The point at 6 feet. Overturned. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Jaden number 27, at power forward, at 6'9", number 30, Julius Randle. At the end of our center, 6'4", number 5,
and now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Mike Conley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Grant, when you talk about these 2 teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of 3-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Booker for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Randle. Driving to the basket. Richards pulls it in. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Offensive rebound. Dunn with it. Working on McDaniels. The shot by Dunn, no good. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him. Make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Booker. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Nice move. Good on the jump shot. Booker's got 5 points.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Conley. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Booker against Conley. Booker, the pass to Durant. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Gobert. Booker against Conley. Randle outside. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Shot clock at 6. Randle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Free throw drops for Randle. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And Randle drops them both. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The Timberwolves, third.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Durant. Richards with a screen. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you. Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Outside Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker against Conley. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. And there's the screen. Beal from outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Conley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The wily veteran drawing contact from the defender. Hard to outsmart Mr. Conley.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. In the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
But BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Dunn. Outside Booker. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Durant. Back to Beal. Pass to Dunn. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Right side Edwards. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Gobert passes to Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at Minnesota. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7th seed. And for the Suns, down a few spots.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Here's Richards. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Randall. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Outside Edwards. An easy 2 on the layup.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Beal against Edwards. And Gobert with a block. Conley with the ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Edwards for 3. The shot won't fall. Suns trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Beal surveying the D. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Beal. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
To the wing, right side. Gobert finds Conley. Banked it in off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Boy, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Conley against Booker. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal's checked in. Durant against Edwards. And that one's good by Durant. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Beal outside. Pass to Richards. Outside Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Minnesota has possession. Coming off a Suns make, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. Alexander Walker with it. Richards picks him up. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Booker. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Clark. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Durant. He had a big outing in that Bulls game as well. Richards with it. Booker with it. Covered by Alexander Walker. Shoots from 12. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Randall draws the double. Back to Alexander Walker. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding. But Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got 11 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. Reed for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first. Here's Booker. Nice D from Reed.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Allen defending. Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. Second, Phoenix.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The first free throw is good.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Randall drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now here's Beal, covered by Alexander Walker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And Beal doesn't shy away from contact, which is how he draws these fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Beal drops them both.
One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves, it's all of it.
DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. There's a screen. Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
To the middle. Stolen by Reid. On the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. No good on the free throw. Phoenix making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 10. Now Allen, still without a bucket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
No good on the second free throw.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark against Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Reed sets a screen. Pulls it. Clark, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for Minnesota. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And Phoenix shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Clark with a screen on Jones. Lets it fly. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
With some arc. Jones misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside, Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo with a screen on Beal. Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Jones. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Plumlee. Now here's Beal, covered by Alexander Walker. Left side O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
DiVincenzo against Jones. Left side Reed. Fades back. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
To the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And down it goes. 2 points. McDaniels got his second basket of the night. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Puts it up from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Beal's got 6 points.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. checked in for Allen. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. In the third spot, Minnesota.
Back half of the year, they've been much more aggressive in creating turnovers, and their offense has really benefited.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. And here's Alexander Walker. 9 points in his last outing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Outside Jones. Floats one up. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Jones against DiVincenzo. Clark outside. Reed, a screen on Plumlee. Here's Clark. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn, the pass to Beal. It's stolen away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Clark, left side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. That shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Suns trail by 9. It's Beal on the wing. Covered by Alexander Walker. Beal with it. He's got 6. Fires in the triple. Beal's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Alexander Walker. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Here's Dillingham, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Reed. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. Suns trail by 8. Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Pass to Dunn. O'Neal with it. He's against Gobert. Beal outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
This team wants Bradley Beal taking jumpers. He is that skilled of a shooter.
Edwards looking for an opening. Oh, Ant-Man fighting for 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 8. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And Durant gets it to go.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Durant owning the inside.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Here's DiVincenzo. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
It's Booker on the wing. 12 points for him. The shot by Dunn, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 4 to the paint. Out to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. And they get it back. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Back to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Outside Booker. There's a screen. This one for 3. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Edwards. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Pass to Beal. Back to Durant. Here's Booker. And Gobert with a block. Outside Edwards. Now DiVincenzo, guarded by Durant. DiVincenzo against Durant. Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They get it back. Gobert. Gobert working inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Suns trail by 8. Outside Booker. Screen by O'Neal. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Booker again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. KD! What else would you expect?
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
For the Timberwolves.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. And these are the teams that have been threats from beyond the arc since the All-Star break. Phoenix, number 1. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Since midseason, we've seen fireworks from both clubs. But what really stands out is their accuracy from deep.
Randall inside. Durant's there. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Suns trail by 9. Pass to Richards. And here's Durant. Checked by Randall. Here's Booker. That one rolls around and rims out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Randall. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. Conley against Durant. Over Conley. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Here's Edwards. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he lobs it up. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
On the wing, Durant. Inside. Here's Beal over Edwards. Beal, no good.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Oh, the breakaway! Edwards gets it done on the run.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Outside Booker. Up and over Conley. Buried from 15 feet out. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outside Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
That shot missing. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
These are regular sections of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pelicans, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And talking about our game, Rudy Gobert has been dominant in that first half.
Well, let me tell you something, Mike. Intimidating presence, mate. Physical approach, mate. Great rim protection, mate. Swat anything that comes near him, mate.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, the Suns shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Dunn. Here's the 3. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Beal outside. Back to Booker. Dunn outside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Dunn's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Randle against Durant. 4 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 9-point game. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Randle. Gobert with a screen on Durant. The drive by Randle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Smart play from Randle. Uses his physical ability to drive inside and make trouble for the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Randle. And Randle drops them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Durant. Pass to Beal. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Minnesota leading by 9. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Julius Randle.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The kick to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
The focus Edwards has, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. Driving inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Randle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randle. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Minnesota leading by 13. Now Conley. 9 points in the game. Outside Edwards. A deep 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Booker. Pass to Beal. And Gobert with a block. And here's McDaniels. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Gobert passes to McDaniels. That 3's off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Booker.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Edwards with it. He's got 19. To the inside. Here's Conley. Deflected. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Out to Beal. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got 22.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break. Number one, the Suns.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Suns trail by 16. Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Booker with a screen on Randall. To the paint. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Conley passes to Edwards. Randall outside. Five to shoot. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots. Bradley Beal.
And he knocks down the first one.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And Beal drops them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. DiVincenzo against Booker. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. The three ball. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. The shot, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Beal outside. Here's Richards. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside O'Neal. Durant draws the double. Outside Booker. Devin Booker for 3.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by 14. DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And then Beal with the dunk.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
Minnesota leading by 12. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Reed, back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Pass to Reed. Wide open. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Reed's got 9 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's O'Neal. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 20 points.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Randall. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beal with it. Picked up by Reed. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Working inside. Beal got the call.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Booker. And Beal drops them both. Now DiVincenzo. He has 6. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Durant. Pass to Plumlee. Outside O'Neal. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. O'Neal's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Reed. He's got 9. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reed. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Clark. And a change for the Suns. Allen's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 8. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in. That's good from Jones. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Reed, a screen on Allen. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Garza's checked in for Mina. And a change for the Suns. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 58 seconds left in the third. DiVincenzo against Beal. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pushing it up now. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
11 feet out. Outside O'Neal from deep. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 9. DiVincenzo on the wing, defended by Dunn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for Minnesota, DiVincenzo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Beal against DiVincenzo. Plumlee, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Beal. And the step-back jumper is good. Beal's got 13 in the second half. And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top, up by 9. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's done in at the three. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 9. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. Pass to Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Booker surveying the D. Dunn outside. Here's O'Neal. Jones up top. Dunn outside. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 11. DiVincenzo on the wing. Doubled by Dunn. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Plumlee. Here's Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Booker against DiVincenzo. And the basket is good.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
Booker, the pass to Jones. Here's Plumlee. Pass to Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
And he makes a first. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Dillingham. He's off on that one. And here's Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Jones feels it out. Hits the trifecta.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Takes the 3. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Plumlee. Pass to Jones. Top of the key. Miller pulls it in.
Normally he drains that.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Dillingham. No good on the shot. Suns trail by 10. Dunn right side. Now here's Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Some changes for Minnesota. Minot comes in for Miller, and it's Edwards in for Clark. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Jones. It's deflected. Pass to Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2
Take a
shots.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Devin Booker. Good on the second one.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Pass to Beal, outside Durant. Beal with a screen on Randall. KD gets a step. That one is off. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 7. They double Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards got 15 points in just the second half. Jones against Conley. Now here's Beal. He's closely guarded. Can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Randall against Durant. Three-pointer. Beal. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. A 12-point game. The shot by Conley. No good. It's Beal on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Durant earning those 2 points.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires from deep. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Durant, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Randall inside, guarded by Durant. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Suns trail by 10. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Conley. Randall a screen on Jones. Conley passes to Randall. Picked by Gobert. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Knocked away. Outside Edwards. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Richards. To the wing on the left. Outside Durant. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Randall with it. The 3 is up. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Durant. Edwards against Durant. Edwards gets the bucket.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Suns trail by 6. Jones with the ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Conley. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Jones finds Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Outside Durant. Back to Jones. The floater. Fires it. Durant, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Two shots. Go.
First one falls for him. And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And a change for the Suns. Booker's checked in. That one's no good. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
First one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Edwards. Suns trail by 9. Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Conley. A nice shot by Booker.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Edwards has got 36 points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Booker. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards has got 38 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Booker. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Booker. Minnesota in the lead. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. Durant covering. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Booker. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Edwards against Booker. Puts up a deep three. Edwards, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Booker. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Here's Conley. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Phoenix calls timeout. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
35 seconds left in the final quarter. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's Richards. Count it!
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Pass to Durant. Dunn outside. Kept alive. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. The shot by Dunn, no good. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie Laporte, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And we present the player of the game, Rudy Gobert.